Aging is that process that we all go through and that can be a challenge for some people. Hello, this is Ligia Houben, and the topic we'll be talking today, the topic of this message is about what is gerontology. Gerontology is the study of aging. It is multidisciplinary because it covers the biological aspect, the psychological aspect, and also the social aspect. And I wanted to talk about this because I studied gerontology. I did a program, and I love this population. I love older adults. And when I have said that to some people that I'm a gerontologist, they ask me, Ligia, and what is that? And because it's part of who we are as we grow older, it pertains to all of us. It pertains to us also if we have parents, if we have grandparents. We want to know what is it? Because it is like, gerontology is like an umbrella, no? It's like an umbrella, and it covers all those different dimensions, different aspects that I mentioned before. And it has to do with so many professions. We see that, psychologists, of course, it's important, nurses, doctors who specialize in older adults are geriatrics. It has to do with disease, with health, no? So we have even in marketing now, with so many people, this population of the baby boomers, as we call it, has grown so much, and people are living longer. There's so many centenarians. Actually, I had a blessing that I had a centenarian mother. So this population is growing and growing. And the topic of gerontology then becomes extremely important. It has always been important because it's about us. It's about our lives. However, we seldom talk about it because some people, as I said at the beginning, have a challenge with aging. I remember something very special to me. I ran a group at an adult daycare center here in Miami, where I live. Well, actually, it was in Miami Beach, a beautiful, beautiful center from the Jewish Federation. And it was, existed like for 40 years. They closed now. It's been closed like maybe for a couple of years, something like that. And the amazing thing is that in that group, when I did a group, we had a group, I had people, and they were mainly women, from 75, something like that, up to 111. Yes, you heard well, 111. This was a beautiful lady. She was from Colombia, Isabel. She was amazing. And I had that opportunity to share time with them, to learn from them. It was very special because, and you know what, that at that time that I could see, what I studied, I could see the biological changes with people. Some older adults, have more challenges, physical limitations than others. Also, I could see the psychological aspect. And let me tell you, our attitude has to do so much with how we take aging. Because we have people that they embrace, this new stage, and they just go through it, go with the flow. I had the blessing also my mother was like that. She loved it and she welcomed it, And there are other people that they have a challenge and they resist getting older. And we do not have to talk about older adults, in their 80s, 90s. No, people in their 40s or 50s. I'm getting old. All these things are happening now. I'm getting older. Oh my God, how terrible. And then they focus on that, complaining about that, and that makes it worse. So what I totally suggest to you is to pay attention. Pay attention to your attitude and how you are taking this stage where you are now. There is a book that I am pretty sure that I have recommended before, and it's called From Aging to Saging. I used to say this when I did the seminars for PESI, when we talked about older adults and the losses that older adults encounter. We talked about that because it has to do so much with our attitude. Because you know that sage, it's a wise person. So you see how beautiful to change from the concept of aging to saging, to embrace that new stage in our lives, to be wise, to take advantage actually of all our experiences throughout all the years, that we have acquired, and to become that person who's wise, who is enjoying this stage in their lives. Because let's keep in mind, when we are any stage we are, even if you are a young person who's listening to me, an adult, an older adult, in whichever stage you find yourself to be at this moment, remember something. Your attitude would make a huge difference on how you live your life. Always remember that, because life is a gift and it's up to us how we live it. And that's why, as a gerontologist in gerontology, we pay very close attention to the quality of life of people. So remember, our attitude plays a role on how we live. So in whichever stage you find yourself to be, always embracing life, and we have the ability, we have the capacity to find meaning in how we live our lives. Thank you so much for listening, for staying with me. And if you liked it, if you enjoyed the message, you found value in it, I would totally appreciate if you just subscribe to my channel YouTube. And if you think that this message can help someone that you know, please just share it with that person, and you may be able to give them the message that can make a difference in their lives. Thank you, and I wish you a beautiful day.